I'm Duncan Ferguson and you're watching Toffee TV.
Welcome to Toffee TV. It's me, Baz. Gonna do the player ratings for Everton versus Dagenham Redbridge in the FA Cup third round. I wasn't gonna do any because, quite frankly, the game was boring. But Ped had a little moan and winced me that I had to do it, so I'm gonna do them anyway. Okay, let's just quickly get on with it because it wasn't fantastic, was it? Let's be honest. The biggest thing I can say is that we are through to the fourth round, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. But it was a little bit frustrating watching them. You know, you feel as though you're playing a team like that. You know, and these people have got to come in, and you know the players who aren't playing every week have got to come in and really stake a claim. And I don't feel that anybody really did that. But you know, look, we've won the game, and like I say, that's all that matters. So let's get on. You know, let's get a nice home draw in round 4, and let's have a good run in this competition. To mirror our, you know, our run in the League Cup. But let's start with the play ratings anyway. In goal, Joe Robles didn't have anything to do, really. Looked assured, as always. You know, I think I can only really think of him coming for a cross near the end at 1-0 when they had a free kick. He came through a ruck of players and took it with minimum fuss and set us on our way. So I'm going to give him 7, but does he deserve it? I'm just going to give him 7 because I like seeing him in goal. Didn't do anything wrong, but he didn't have anything to do. Right back, Brian Oviedo. I thought Oviedo had quite a good game, really, at right back, to be fair to him. Played obviously on the opposite side to what he's used to. I thought he was at the heart of our best attacking stuff in the first half. Obviously, we got the goal from his cross, you know, his free kick, clipped in, and Aruna Kone knocked in, you know, the opening goal. And I thought he'd done okay, you know, I thought he was up and down, you know, looked a little bit short of match fitness as the game went on, as would, you know, only to be expected, really. But I'm going to give Oviedo 7.5 out of 10. Funes Mori, 6, wasn't on long enough, didn't have anything to do, really, got a head injury, went off, give him 6. Alongside him, Phil Jagielka. I think Jag's done everything that was asked of him. You know, it was great to see him back in the side. Great to see my little boy walking in there as well. So Jags, what are we going to give Jags? Let's give Jags 6.5 out of 10. Left back, Brendan Galloway. I thought Brendan done a decent job. Sorry about this. Got a kid wielding a random plastic saw. Which ironically is more interesting than the game yesterday. Go over there. Brendan Galloway, let's quickly speed this up because I've lost it now because he's obviously coming at me with weapons. Brendan Galloway, 6 out of 10. Oh no, you know what? Give him 7. Give him 7. He didn't do anything wrong. Into midfield, Darren Gibson. I thought Darren ran things for us. Had a good game. Let's give Darren Gibson 7.5 out of 10. Alongside Darren in midfield was Mo Bezic. I thought he wasn't as good as what he was the other night against Manchester City, but you know he's still done enough for me. Still looked assured, you know, in possession. And Everton didn't really have to do anything in this game. It was, you know, I'm never going to have a go at Dagenham, you know, but they just weren't in the game. Buzz Lightyear obviously getting involved. Buzz Lightyear done more than probably Dagenham's team yesterday. Mo Bezic 7. Gonna have to hurry up with this now. Stephen Pienaar, great to see him back on the left-hand side. He had a decent game, you know, but again, you know, it was a slow game, really. Pienaar didn't have to do too much. This has been woeful, really, hasn't it, to be honest. Stephen Pienaar, 6.5 out of 10. Sorry about that. Stephen Pienaar, as I was saying, 6.5 out of 10. Aaron Lennon. I'm going to give Aaron Lennon 5.5 because he disappointed me. I expected him to come into this game and really take the bull by the horns and show us why he should be starting more games for Everton. And he was just very subdued. He was, you know, he missed it. He got caught with one early on when he was clean through. He didn't know whether to shoot or to cross it, and he done neither. And he just didn't do enough for me. I was really, really disappointed with Aaron Lennon in this. So he's getting 5.5 out of 10. The same for Kevin Morales. He scored a penalty late on, which Everton's first penalty of the season, unbelievably. But he just didn't do enough. You know, I've been trying to support him. I've been banging on saying, get Kevin Morales into the team. He's better for us when he's in the team. You know, there's a place for him on that left-hand side, but he gets a chance yesterday, and at times little flashes of brilliance, but just not enough. Not enough. So I'm giving him 6. He scored a goal. He won the penalty. I'm going to give him 6 out of 10. But I was very, very disappointed with Kevin Morales yesterday. They're the games he should be lighting up against a team as limited as what Dagenham were. Up front, Aruna Kone, 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Scored a header, had a shot, but you know what? It terrified me because I was looking at us thinking, if anything happens to Romelu Lukaku, we are in big trouble in that final third, because without Rom, Kone can't do it. People might look and go, oh, you're just being negative and everything else. And I apologise if that's how people think I am. But I'm just looking at the bigger picture. Yes, we won, and that's great. But to me, Kone just didn't do enough. I want to see players, when they're given the chance, taking the ball by the horns. Yeah, you know, there's a few people out there who were short of match fitness. I accept that, and we won. That's all that really matters. But I was just disappointed with Kone. I thought he was poor. But he's getting 5 out of 10, end of. Substitutes, Leon Osman, 6 out of 10, didn't do anything wrong. Matty Pennington, thought he'd done well. But look, he wasn't really tested, but he'd done everything he had to do. I'm going to give him 6.5. You know, it was debut, he'd done everything that was expected of him and more. And he looked comfortable in possession, and I like that. I like the fact that he did look comfortable in possession. So Matty Pennington, 6.5 out of 10. And who was our other sub? Leandro Rodriguez, got about 2 minutes. Not going to rate him. I can't. What can I give him? He done 2 minutes. He looked good in the kit. Give him 6 because he looked good in the kit. You know, the man of the match for me was the cat. The cat's got on there. He's displayed excellent movement, good ability, shook off a couple of people. You know, he's ghosted around that pitch. You know, he even had time to stop and look at himself on the big screen. So he showed that bit of arrogance that Roberto Martinez loves. You know, it was a phenomenal display. And like I say, you know, he's proven that, you know, in these January transfer windows, you can get these you know, felines there are available to get. And we've brought one in. People don't know a lot about him. They'll know a lot more about him now after yesterday's display. You know, and he even slipped past Joe Robles. And on Joel's form this season, that's not an easy thing to do. So, well played, the cat. He is getting 9 out of 10. The kid that got on, he's getting 1 out of 10. What are you doing, lad? You run on a pitch. You think it's funny. You get halfway down the pitch and then you think, there's people going to come at me now. Oh, I'm going to get a ban. So you've ran on the pitch in an FA Cup game, which was boring as anything, and you've ended up with a ban. Yeah, didn't really work out well, did it? But anyway, they're my player ratings and some thoughts. Me and Ped will be discussing this tomorrow on the final word, and probably discussing other things, because let's be honest, it wasn't a great game, was it? But let me know what you think in the comments below. Give us a little subscribe up there. Subscriptions going up, flying up, heading towards 7,000 really quick. But, you know, keep watching. These have been my player ratings. I'm Baz, and I'll see you next time on Toffee TV.